Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. In this video, we're going to be going over Conquest Sector 3. This video is going to be relevant only to Galactic Conquest that is running from May through to August 2021. After that, they're going to change around the bosses and they're going to change around the discs again. So if you're watching this sometime in the future, this is not your video. All right, let's get to the table. So in this video, we're going to go over all the teams you need to complete the zone and get as pretty much all of the feats. So Sector 3 is CLS. As you see, I've got Max Crate. I got all the feats in Sector 1. I skipped one in Sector 2, and I skipped one in Sector 3. So in Sector 3, this is the Sith zone. The Sith and the Bounty Hunter zone, right? So the feats are: inflict at least 100 debuffs on enemies. Win at least 14 battles with a full squad of Sith units, and inflict at least 100 thermal detonators on enemies. Let's start with the thermal detonator feat. Okay, so hopefully you want to find an easy node. Okay, you don't want the Galactic Republic nodes. Those are probably the most annoying ones with that reflect data. You don't want that one. Darth Revan's not good. You might be able to get away with a Bounty Hunter node, but I came across a Tusken node. If you can find an Ewok node, if you can find a Night Sister node, you're going to need something something easy. Even Geonosians maybe could work, but you might have a little bit of difficulty with beating the team with Bounty Hunters since they are R6. So, the team to use is, we'll show you for Bounty Hunters. Let's go to Sector 3 is this team right here. This is what I found. So if you need the dabble in the dark, if you need the dark side completion feat, which you're gonna get by the end of Conquest anyway, so maybe leave out Boba, maybe leave out Django, bring in Grief for heals, because heals are gonna be beneficial to you here, but you want Zam lead, and you want Zam lead because her leadership inflicts thermal detonators. So, where is it? Whenever an enemy is dealt damage by a thermal detonator, yeah, that gives you that. There it is, right there. Whenever a Bounty Hunter ally uses a special ability, they inflict a thermal detonator on the selected target for 2 turns. So, every time they use a special ability, you're putting out some thermal detonators. Zam is going to be chucking thermal detonators. Dengar is going to be chucking thermal detonators. If you have my Greedo, is only gear 11. Otherwise, you could bring Greedo in here. So maybe Bosk. You want Bosk because you want the taunt, though. But maybe Greedo and Grief, because Greedo also chucks out a bunch of thermal detonators. But you're going to want to probably run Zam lead. If you don't have Zam, say your Zam is like gear 8, then maybe bring in Bosk lead. And then like Dengar, and use whoever you can to get it done. But it might take you a lot longer. In my opinion, the Zam-led team is the fastest way to get that feat done. So let's look at the boss, and let's go over the boss's feats. So it's a CLS team. It is the CLS team, which is kind of nice that they did that. So you want to win without using any Old Republic characters in your squad. That's very easy. Score at least 40 critical hits. Not a priority really for me, no, because 40 critical hits, I don't want to be doing a whole bunch of AoEs. Like, possibly you can go in with an SLKR team. If you go in with a Grievous team, maybe you can get all the 40 critical hits, if you can land a whole bunch of target lock and win without losing any units. Yeah, might be difficult, but let's show you the teams that you're probably going to want to use for Sector 3. So we already talked about the BAM Bounty Hunter team. Now, you need to complete 14 battles using Sith characters. So you can bounce. You see here that these two teams don't have any overlapping Sith. Darth Revan team, Darth Revan and Bastila put out a ton of debuffs. You can use them throughout the zone. Then if you have Sith Eternal Emperor, you can use this team throughout the zone. If you don't have Sith Eternal Emperor, maybe you can bring in Traya. But Vader's kind of nice because he lands a lot of debuffs, and it's all Sith. So Darth Revan, Traya, those are probably very good options for you. I like Sith Eternal Emperor because he's got some sustain on him. some healing, which you don't want to be losing units either, because you want 3 stars per zone, right? And then, in my opinion, to win without losing a unit, JML, in my opinion, is best. Or this Ray team is also very, very good. You know, just put Lifeblood down, keep healing, keep the Lifeblood up, go into ultimates, and finish the fight. Right? Very simple. But, just for poops and giggles, let's try the Grievous team and see if we can get a lot of critical hits. 40 is going to be a tall order. Now this is a counter to CLS with the Newt. You guys know the mechanics. If they go after Magna Guard first, it really throws you for a loop, but you can be done. But ideally, they target Newt Gunray first and they kill him, which allows Grievous to do his spinny spinnies and put down a bunch of target locks. Let's move my window so you can see the fight. But if you take in JML or Ray team, if you have Ray or JML team, you can get the completion without a Galactic or an Old Republic character, and you can probably complete the battle without losing units. So you can get those 2 really easy feats. But let's go for the critical hit feat. So AoEs are a little bit tough because of all the counterattacks, but if you can land 5 target locks, see, like that's not ideal. That is totally not ideal. So, and this taunt is not ideal either. So, you see, they're just going to kill Magna Guard, and then you're going to not get that feat. So, and he's still taunting. So, let's forfeit, and let's come in again, and let's see if we can get a more favorable opening move. We'll try one more time, but you guys get the gist. You don't need this feat. This is the harder one to get. Just get the 2 easy ones. Use your Sith to get the debuffs and the Sith feat. Yeah, see, there you go. They did it again. So we're going to just play this one out since I'm burning the energy anyway. No. You really need to get that target lock rolling because that's what feeds your team. But apparently they don't like to go for Newt. So let's just play it out. No, nothing. Look at nada. We're not getting nothing. Alright, well, this is pretty useless. And they're just going to keep going over and over and over again. See there, we lost the unit. So now we got some target lock. Without B2, this is going to be a little tricky. So we're going to take a hit from Chewie and Han here, but I want to get some protection over Magna Guard. Yeah. Yeah, no, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Yeah, just kill my B1. You know, you don't need him for healing. Yeah, it's over. Okay. Alright. And this is why I don't have that feat. I'm sure there's other teams you can use. Maybe SLKR. That's a lot of crits, though. So, say if you're using SLKR and you did his big swipey, and you got 5, and then you passed it over to him with Hux, and you got another 5. Yeah, you're going to kill the team probably before you get that. Maybe if you took in JML with GMY, you could keep splash damaging, but then you're going to be taking counter attacks to the face the whole time, so that's not ideal either. Anyways, that is pretty much all you really need to get through it. You really kind of got to get lucky. You got to get a really good node for those thermal detonators. Like the nodes were a lot harder here. I only really got that one easy node that I could do the bounty hunter feat on. So, I wish you guys all the best of luck. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, please leave them in the comment section and I will respond to them. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you in the Sector 4 video. Please like, please subscribe. Cheers.